actually have used some aerial footage that was captured by BartlesvilleLIVE's channel, and they've done a great job of getting some aerial footage of the destruction. And on the left side, what I have is Google Earth. I've taken Google Earth and I have pinned down a lot of different buildings along the aerial footage, along the route of the aerial footage, to give you some bearing of some of the buildings that are still standing, or that you can at least tell what they once were, and have some labels with them so we can get a real bearing of where we're at. What you can see here is I have included St. John's Hospital, although it is not in the aerial footage. I do have that labeled there just because it has been a staple landmark for all the tornado coverage that we've had over the last couple days. And this initially here is the Gateway Church and the Community Support Services that you can see over here on the left side, and they kind of sweep around there, and then they kind of follow this track throughout. And you can see this is all the destruction of the tornado. Along the route, you're going to find St. Mary's Elementary School, you're going to find a high school, Joplin High School, a Home Depot, a Walmart, and a middle school as well, that all suffered significant damage. So, quickly I'm going to zoom out so you can get a little more bearing of the path of the tornado across town, and what that looks like. And again, I'm sure it's larger than that. I'm just taking what's given on the aerial footage. That's just from the aerial footage and what I could make out. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. What we're going to see there is this is the Community Support Services, this is the Gateway Church, and this is what you see over here on the right side. You can see a well-established neighborhood there. Lots of damage there, but not terribly significant. But if you move on over there, there's completely destroyed homes there. And that's our first real bearing of something that we can recognize. So I'm going to pan up to that. And you can see that the houses just by that are completely destroyed. And you can see the DNA Solutions building, along with this building that didn't have a label, but you can see that they are fairly intact. Obviously you can see a lot of windows blown out there, but it definitely gives us a bearing and landmark to use when looking at the video. I'm going to actually spin this around just a little bit because this is going to be the angle they're going to come at here in just a second. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that those have been completely destroyed. Okay, now we pan over here, and this was St. Mary's Elementary School that looks completely destroyed. Okay, so as we fly over that area on the right side, with their aerial footage, you can see how the destruction just gets worse and worse. They're actually made their way out of this parking lot and are traveling over this block here and this block here. Complete devastation. Let's have a work up here. We've got, I believe it was an Arby's that was located right there. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out just a little bit, just to get, again, our bearings where we're at. So that's an Arby's. This was that Dinosaur Academy, which actually I got some footage of. Actually, this, in fact, this might be the Sonic that I have on another video. I'll have to take a look at that. That may be mislabeled. Anyway, it is definitely a landmark, and you can kind of see what is what. This is going to match up with another video that was taken that I kind of did a street view comparison, so you might have to check that out as well. Alright, we'll continue on here. Okay, so they are, oh, right in here, just about right in here, getting ready to run up on the high school here. Now as they pan around, they're going to see the high school. So come up on it here. Okay, to get your bearings, this is the baseball field. So this is the block right in front of it, destroyed. The blocks in front of it. This here looks like a softball field or a baseball field of some sort, with the tennis courts here in the middle and the high school right behind that. And you can see the devastation of the high school there. If I was to zoom in just a little bit, get your bearings of what that really would look like. It looks like this building right here has been destroyed, or at least compromised. Okay, so they've kind of passed over the high school and moved over on the back of this parking lot. And this is about where they're located. Again, what used to be houses right there, it looks like, as we can tell right there. That's kind of the angle we're looking at. Or, let's come back around this way just a little bit. That matches the image there for the most part on the right side in their footage. Okay, I believe this to be a post office, and that might not be accurate, but that is right there, so that matches the footage there on the right. You'll see it has been destroyed. Okay, you can see that everything, all these buildings, whether they be apartments, whatever they may be, completely destroyed. Okay, so now we're working up here, working our way towards this major intersection. You can see a mini mall of some sort that has been destroyed. Okay, and that was the intersection here.